Hey everyone, and welcome back to Tax Tip Tuesday. We're going to be talking about how often you pay yourself and when and why it matters. As an S Corp owner, we've talked about reasonable officers' compensation quite a bit, and for good reason. And if you don't know what those good reasons are, well, go back to my previous videos and check those out. So, does timing matter? If paying myself a reasonable officer's compensation is important and it's so variable, can I just save it all and just pay myself one time in December? Well, maybe, but probably not. If you are consistently taking out distributions throughout the year because you need money to live off of, right? You need to pay your mortgage, you need to pay for groceries and things like that. If you're taking money out, those distributions, and the IRS is to audit you, what they're going to do is they're going to reclassify those distributions as wages and say you weren't treating them as distributions, you were treating them as wages, we're going to treat them as wages, and then you have to refile those 941s, you have to pay penalties and interest on those FICA taxes, and they're probably not going to reclassify the big wage that you did in December either. And so that's just going to increase your officer's compensation. So paying yourself consistently a wage like you would any other employee, not just once at the end of the year in December just to check off the box that says I paid myself reasonable officer's compensation. This is all an important part of treating yourself like a legitimate S corporation, like a business structure. Anytime you have questions as to can I do this or should I do this or what's the best way, I like to think of myself as, okay, how would a regular business entity treat a regular employee, unrelated employee? And 9 times out of 10, that's probably how you should be treating yourself. So would a regular employee be okay with you paying them once a year? Probably not. Once a month is, or at least just on a more regular basis, once a month is fine. It doesn't mean that you need to do it weekly or bi-weekly or anything like that, but just on a regular, consistent basis. And that your distributions shouldn't look like payroll. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow us for more tax tips that we'll share with you on Tuesday.